Hi. I don't feel fantastic. I don't feel sick, but I have a tummy ache. I'm being a very brave girl about it. That said, we're not gonna be breaking any records tonight. We aren't supposed to be. It's hyper formula. If you don't know what hyper formula is, it's ABN super formula. It's just the same thing. Yeah, we're here in Charlotte. This is my home race, technically. Well, literally now that I live in Charlotte. I live 10 minutes from here. We're just gonna try to survive a bit. This is probably gonna be a pretty poor performance, all things considered. I sat right there, by the way. Yeah, I don't feel fantastic, but I did just wake up. I did not get a whole lot of sleep. I was busy doing stuff for stream and whatnot, so me and a sleep schedule, mortal enemies. So we get 4 quali laps here. We are diving straight into stuff. Probably not gonna be the fastest in the world. You look exhausted. Gee, thanks. I mean, you're not wrong. Hi, Lilac. I'm definitely gonna be cranky. I know that much is sure. So the game plan for tonight is we're gonna run these races and then we're gonna go to City Skylines if my stomach permits. Survival's gonna be the name of the game around this track. I really love this track and I love pushing on this track, but I don't feel great. So I don't feel like pushing. Because that sounds like a recipe for disaster for me. So we'll take our lessons learned from rallying and pace ourselves a little bit and see what we can do. Gonna use the qualifying as a practice. We're gonna be way off the pace, I imagine, so which is fine. I can live with it. Ow! Well, I just hurt my thumb, so that doesn't help any better. Oh, and the car's broke. Alright, fuck something up. Anyone gonna send over the curb on the back stretch? Probably not. These cars don't take the curb that well.
You're upsetting the officials with your slow driving. Your lap times will be deleted until you reset the car and try again.
Unfortunate. We are last. It's funny that I'm listening to an album called For a Sick Girl. So yeah, I feel fine otherwise, but I just woke up with a really bad stomach ache and it doesn't seem to be getting any better. There's no signs of improvement, so unfortunate. But we'll make the best of it here. A lot can happen at Charlotte, and we had a really good start to the season. We've already won 2 races, 2 sprint races. But yeah, probably not going to be a very long stream. I think my body has had enough of pretty much 24-hour streaming. A lot of people are commenting how awful I look, so I'm probably going to turn face cam off. If it's that bad. I tried to do something, but I guess it's not working. There is no hiding the visible yuck. Hi, Matt. We were track record holders here for a bit. That is not gonna happen tonight. Hi, Carmen. I'm doing the, yeah, so for anybody wondering why the hell I'm streaming this, because I usually don't. Carmen's not streaming it because she's trying to race it. So we're gonna try to pick up the slack here just so we have an archive of something in case something crazy happens, but. I think the important thing here is that I did get some sleep. Not very good sleep, but I did get some sleep. So we'll see what happens. I guess if nothing else, at least I'm alert, right? So. Trying to dig deep, but it's so hard to do. We're gonna keep going after this. I'm gonna use the rest of the quali as a practice. Didn't get a whole lot of time in the car. Haven't been in the car here for a while, so it is not gonna be. Oh, never mind. I kicked us out. Well, unfortunate. We're not last, but we're not much better. We're way off the pace, so I think the illness is showing. Unfortunately, I was hoping we could dig a little deeper, but. I think Charlotte Roval is a track that's really hard to dig deep for anything. I think if you don't feel 100%, it's gonna show. So, oh goodness gracious. No, I won't start in park. That's not really in my nature, but. So it's 36 laps on this opening one, which is a really long fucking time. Turn the volume down just a little bit on the music so I can still hear the car better. That's a cool shot. It is not a grid start, actually, for the first time this season. I guess it's behind a pace car, which is gonna cause even more chaos, but basically safety car start. So
additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Again, we had a really
fuel to finish the race. The estimated SOF is 1,870. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
Lights on the pace car out.
Again,
line up on the left side.
Pit road's closed.
Again, we aren't really championship contenders this year. It's pretty much Bruno.
18, car.
Would you shut the fuck up?
36, car.
It's pretty much Bruno Miranda's championship to lose. We're just trying to lock down a podium in the championship. We've had some good finishes. We've won a couple races, so we started really strong in the season, and it's kind of built up a gap here that we can just try to maintain. So I guess that's what the most important thing here is, to just try to maintain some damage control. We did all right at Road America last week, but this one, it's a shame because I really love this track. It's very fun, but if you aren't, like I said, if you aren't feeling 100%, you're not gonna do well. So just try and keep as much heat in the tires as we can, and because it is a pedestrian pace lap, which is why I really wish that it was grid start, because the tires are going to be so ice cold by the time we get back around to the start finish line now. So I'm going to have to work these tires really hard to try and keep them in any kind of temperature range, and they're still going to be ice cold. So I imagine this is probably going to catch at least 2 or 3 people off guard, and we're going to have some crashes at the start, just simply because of the fact that there's so much, these tires are so cold. It's gonna be the most workout of the day here. Is just trying to keep the tires at temperature. God. Pace laps could not be any slower around here. Thank you, Sign On. Kind of a last to first challenge here for us, I guess you could say. Although we're not gonna get to first. Like I said, Bruno Miranda's pretty much won every race this season. He's not gonna be stopped. So
Be ready now. Green is coming.
the fact that we even stole a couple wins this season on the sprint races, I'll take it. So
The pace car is ducking in.
all right, here we go. Basically just gonna try to survive this. See what we can get. It's gonna be an attrition race, so see how much that tire warming actually helped us out, if any. Answer's not very. Car's very slick still. Which, fair enough, but... Didn't gain, didn't lose, so can live with that.
There's an incident ahead.
there we go.
You got a slow car on the right. Go left.
Cold Tire's got somebody. It's Tucker. That sucks for him. He's usually a front runner, so that is one less person to worry about now. Ooh, the rear diff is not happy with us right now. I wouldn't be either. To be fair. That's our resident frog, Brew Carotan, in front of us, in case anybody didn't know. This is Brew. Resident Tony Hawk special noise spammer. We love her. We were racing each other in last week too, and now we're racing each other again here, although she's much faster than us here. Still just trying to feel the car out here. Just trying to tiptoe around, and the tires are getting back up to temp now, which is nice at least. This is the most temperature I've had in the tire since I didn't get all the way through my qualifying run. Honestly, P7, I'm not thrilled, but I mean, all things considered, if we can lock this position down, I won't be too upset. Can we have a mandatory pit stop? I don't know when the window opens. But we have to make a mandatory pit stop at some point in this race. There's no compound swaps or refueling, so it's just for strategy reasons.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 2.777. That was your fastest lap of the session.
And we're down in the 104s, so we're starting to pick up some confidence in the car, which is nice.
There's an incident behind.
And they're wrecking behind me, so... Oh, they wrecked big time behind me. Everybody behind me just wrecked. I don't know if they had a track blocker or what, but everybody who is not me just wrecked behind me. So Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially hashtag not last, and we are officially not going to do any worse than 7th unless we really fuck up. So, you know what? I will take a mid-pack by default. See if there's any strategy options that'll open up for us here, but survival is going to be the name of the game, so. We're not super quick, but we're not like 4 seconds off the pace anymore, so.
That was your fastest lap of the
Yeah,
session.
Garnet has COVID apparently, so there you go. Another example is if you don't feel 100%, you're fucked here. I feel fine, I just have a tummy ache, and I'm 2 seconds down. This is one of the most challenging tracks in the whole calendar. The shit you gotta do to be able to snake these things around here is, it requires all your attention. I hope she does too. Best switches, Garnet, if you're watching. We're not losing Brew much anymore. We lost her a lot. She's driving away from us here, but we're stuck in, so.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 2.618. That was your fastest lap of the session.
That's all I want to hear. I just want to hear that I'm improving and getting faster every lap right now as I get more confidence in the car and as the car starts to come alive here through the midfield area, or the infield here especially. As it comes more alive, I think it'll be nice. Again, this sets us up for the sprint race. We're currently second on the grid for the sprint race, which is going to be scary.
The leader just did a
Because the top 8 invert
3.
for the grid. The top 8 is inverted for the grid of the sprint race.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
So if things finish as they are, we will be P2 for the sprint. Which sets us up nice for some rebound points, but I would like to see if we can sneak our way a little higher into the point standings here, but I just don't think we quite have the pace. I just don't feel healthy enough. I think it's gonna have to come down to other drivers fucking up, which is very possible. Hence why there is no, we have no fight behind us now. We were in 7th place on merit and then 8th on back, literally just wrecked in T1, so. Or I think we were 8th place on merit. One of the cars ahead of us wrecked, Tucker crashed, and then everybody else died behind me. So we are kind of no pressure, but also I would like to go after Brew here because I quite like fighting her. We've battled with her a lot this season, and she's a scrappy little racer. I mean, she's from Brazil, so she's really fun to race with. So I would like to get up there and not just concede. I don't care if I'm feeling ill or not. I would like to go race. That's why I'm here. So that's the plan. They piled it up in the Tums heartburn turn. They did. They really did. I'm glad you made it, oh hey. I really didn't get to test too much. I just know some of the routes I liked in New Zealand, and I just kind of threw them on there and saw what happened. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I really don't know what I'm doing running a club, but it seems like people are having fun, so that's all I care about.
Fastest lap. 2.528. Car stopped on the left. That was your fastest lap of the session. Go right.
Oh my god, was that Gaiman? Who was that? It was Gaiman. Alright, that's one more down, but I bet if he's not wounded, he'll come back. He's 4 seconds back, and he's our teammate, so I can't really fight him if I wanted to. Much faster and no reason to get your teammate pissed at you. So once he gets up here, we're not gonna fight him, but currently back up into P6 right now. I don't mean to say this about my teammate, but I think the only thing we kind of got going for us here is Gaiman's his own worst enemy. So if he wrecks himself trying to get back up into pace here,
The car in P1.
you know, then that works out for us. But he's so much faster everywhere.
2.52.
We've punched into the 103s though, which is good. So our pace is picking up. The car feels good. My tummy still hurts, but I'm being very brave about it, so. Effectively gonna just push here and, thank you, Ohe. Gonna push here and try to use the rest of this to get ready for the sprint, I think, because that's where we're gonna have some more opportunities, but really not doing too bad, all things considered, especially for qualifying, being my first laps in the car here. No, I don't need to park it. We're good. I have a tummy ache. I'm not like dying. I mean, I'm not gonna Tony Stewart it, but you know, if I have to Tony Stewart, then yeah, I would park the car, but. Low 103s, so we're still hauling the mail here. Or Weber it, yeah. I'll flip in the helmet, man. We're not out of this fight with Brew yet. Not sure if we've accidentally taken better care of our tires or if we're just finding some pace and confidence here, but we are inching towards her. Josh pit, so he's done his mandatory pit stop. Here comes Brew.
Lap cars ahead.
Which means
The car behind
time
you
for
is
me to
pitting.
push hard,
The car
push
behind you
hard.
is pitting.
Okay, Chrissy, push like animal. We might be able to overcut her with a lap or two of really decent pace here. This is what I love about Super Formula. He's not really doing any problems yet, but I would like for this lapper to get out of the way and stop giving us this dirty air, because that's not helping our case. He's gonna give us some draft though. Alright, mate, come on, blue flag, blue flag. Get on with it.
The leader just did
Alright.
up 2.3.
Not too bad.
What's the right?
I'm just bitching to bitch because I'm a race car driver. He didn't do anything wrong. If I'm not bitching, I'm not a race car driver, so. Really nice lap from us though.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
You know what? I might not pit. Hi, Gayla. I might not pit yet. The car really feels like it's in a good position. It feels like it's coming alive right now. I don't want to. Might just go long here to a little tail happy, but the tire, we took good care of the tires, so I don't think there's any reason to pit right now.
Just set the fastest lap. 2.1.
We're only 6/10 off Bruno, so. Yeah, really focus now. Put some good laps in.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 2.175.
Oh, Brew fucked up. Now even more reason to stay out. I don't even have to respond now.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Damn right it was. We are digging. We're matching Bruno's pace right now.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 2.051.
Woo! Scary, scary, scary. Still set our fastest
That
lap.
was your fastest lap of the session.
That was gonna be right on par with him. Reality check. Holy fuck. We'll just about get away with that one. That was definitely hurt the balance of the car though. I think we chirped the tires. Put our head down and see. I can't quite diagnose why the car is so different now. I don't think we didn't hit the curb hard enough to get damaged. We definitely didn't touch the wall. I think it just might have scuffed the temps a little. I think we're still okay, all things considered.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 1.972. That was your fastest lap of the session.
PB after PB after PB after PB. I know, all that peanut butter and no jelly. It's a travesty. We're fucking digging.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 1.759. That was your fastest lap of the session.
The only spot we can lose here is the game, and end of the day, I'll take a P6 for upset tummy, so. Not a whole lot to lose at the moment. Pretty much all to gain. I don't think we're really fast enough to catch it on Crivelli here, so. Carmen's quick, but this is the only time she's been in the car this season, so she can still make a mistake.
2.331. The car in front is pitting.
A lot of opportunity still here yet.
The car behind is pitting. Minutes to go. The car in front is pitting.
Caters is in, Bobby's in. We're not really racing any of these guys, so they're a bit too far out of the window. Oh, and Carmen crashed on pit exit. Well, that's.
We're in third.
I'm sorry that I cursed you, but that's what I was expecting. Carmen, what's the last lap that you can pit? Out of curiosity, because I didn't see what the window was. When does the window close? When is the, not when the window closes, what is the last legal lap I can make the pit stop? Like ending what lap? Lap 32. All right, thank you. I think that's what we'll do here. Tires still feel good. Car's putting in decent pace. We're not really racing anybody, and I'd like to lead some laps if I can, so. She's being very, very brave about her tummy ache, chat. I'm sorry that happened though, Carmen.
You're in second place.
I hate when my friends start wrecking, but it really helps us out in the points, so. Is this the cheesy part where I talk about all that rallying I did over the last month and learning about how to manage myself and pace myself comes to fruition here, or is that gonna sound cheesy? I think Gaiman's still the only real one we're racing here, and we were about the gap is still exactly what it was, so. That was a fucking.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh my God, we're digging, that's for sure. It's not going to be a better lap, but that infield was really nice. And Bruno's pitting, so I wonder if we can get the lead here. There's no bonus points or anything for leading. I just would like to lead, if that makes sense. Like, the racer in me is like, I want to be at the front of the field here and command the pace a little. I know we're not fighting for anything, but, you know. Plus, making Bruno pass me on track means if we can get him to pass us on track, that means that he's going to have to, you know, opportunity for him to fuck up more, yeah? We are in the lead. New leader. Car 1. Well, car 80 now. She finally fixed it. She finally fixed it. She left me as the car 1 for half the season. ego points. Yeah, something like that. Katie's not my teammate, but I'd rather Kate win this than than Bruno. Because that helps us in the points. So if I just stay out here and make Bruno have to get around me the old-fashioned way and make things a little frustrating for him, then so be it. We are officially leading this Grand Prix, though.
You're at the point.
And we're on very strongly for a top 5, I do believe. I don't know what Gaiman's lap times are like. We've been about even, but I imagine he's doing better right now because he's on the colder tire. Our tires are definitely not in the condition that they were. We've used the full life of them, but they're not wrecking, they're not cliffing yet either, so they're just ill, if you will. Bruno's actually struggling a bit on these cold tires right now. We're pulling away. We've actually extended about a second over Bruno in this last lap. So he's struggling to get his tires up to temperature. Quite a bit, actually. We've pulled another second on him. That'll be good news for Caters. She's gonna get hungry. Ideally, her and Bruno start racing and then they wreck each other, but we're not ready for that conversation. I know we kind of just appeared here. I haven't like raced my way into the lead, but we're not doing terrible lap times. Like,
1.5.
Gaiman's ripping right now, so we've probably, extending as far as we have has probably hurt our window to actually make it and beat Gaiman, which I'm okay with, because he's faster anyway, and I don't want to have to move over for him. I will if I have to, because he's my teammate, but I don't want to have to impede him, so to just stay long lets him overcut me, or undercut me, I guess. We lead laps. Everything happens behind us and we can cruise a bit. Worst we can really finish unless we wreck now is 5th because Carmen dropped out, and 5th place is about where we finish in the feature race anyway. That being said, we were probably 7th fastest on speed, but it's looking quite good here for us to just kind of walk ourselves into a top 5 with cramps, effectively. I need a heating pad stat. Oh my god, we just did a one-on-one. What the fuck? Yeah, we're cooking. I wasn't even pushing. What the fuck? I mean, I know the car is getting lighter, but holy cow. Holy hellacious. Girl, I am... Our pace is good. The tires are warm, but they're up to temperature, right? And the fuel is draining in such a way. We're not getting caught by Bruno. We're not getting caught by anybody. We're just in a stasis right now. So if we pit at the very last lap, 31-32, and just nurse the car home, I think that may be the play here. The fact that we're pumping in 101s right now, when we, I think, qualified on a 105. On a race where everybody's sick, it feels like. Everybody's got something going on. Everybody wrecked out behind us early. So we were running in 7th, but it wouldn't look like we were gonna anyway.
Last car's ahead.
We have a French woman to dispatch, and it's not Michelle Mouton, so I'm not impressed. Hey, Sabuo. Yeah, I'm not sick, but I have tummy cramps. It's a gutsy effort for Christina Ryan. I'm gonna gut it out in the car. It does hurt. I'm being very brave about it though, because I'm leading a race right now. I'm leading the Grand Prix. I have to pit though, so it's not... I'm leading the Grand Prix, but... When we look back in 10 years at the Wikipedia page, the lap leaders graph will show a pink bar for like 10 laps, so we got that going for us. Try not to shit yourself. I'm trying so hard right now, I'm not gonna lie to
10
you.
minutes to go. We're in a podium position.
It'd be nice if we get some blue flags. With love. I mean, she's not like aggressively in the way yet, but we're definitely getting her dirty air through the mid phase. It's cost us about a second to Bruno. Thank you.
Go right.
That was very nice of her. Much appreciated. I don't think Lily would have done that a year ago. I'm very appreciative of that. I will remember that. So we got a lap or two to go here before we box. Last real chance to try and put in some
There's an incident
decent
behind.
times. Caters is catching up to Bruno. I don't think that fight's over. I really thought Bruno would have caught and passed us by now, but we have a good amount of pace in the race car here. Okay, and the box this lap, that was a...
You just hit the fastest lap.
Yeah, that was just the fastest lap, full stop. Holy fuck. Alright, we are cooking, gang. I have to pit this time, but we have absolutely made the best of the stint and have set the fastest lap on a not great conditions for my body. Holy fuck. No, we cannot win this. I need a pit. Mandatory pit stop. We are probably going to be about 4th or 5th when it's all said and done here. But we've definitely put in the work. I don't know that that fastest lap will stand because Gaiman's cooking, but... we'll see. We got a box now. Nevertheless, I'm really glad we put in a lap like that. That was good for my confidence. And I got a speeding penalty. I hit the limiter, and I have had the worst luck in pit lane this year. No one has had worse luck in pit lane than me.
5, 3,
5 more laps.
2.
It will
1.
not matter.
Right here.
It won't matter because
Car
Gaiman
77
was gonna
has
pass us
taken the
anyway.
lead.
Because see here, it would not have mattered. Gaiman's flying. Nobody behind us is gonna pass us, so it doesn't matter. But oh my god, I could not be any more unlucky in the pit lane. I hit the limiter button, but it didn't go on. So that's my own mistake, but name somebody who has worse luck in the pits, I dare you. What's the Charles? I cannot believe I'm so unlucky. I can't believe I'm so unlucky. Like, it's unlucky, but it's not, though, because we lose nothing by that. We never would have got... Gaiman's flying, and we were gonna finish 5th anyway. So at this point, it doesn't matter.
Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining.
But yeah. I gotta get out of the way for Kate. Let her go. That was 100% a I like you, so I'm gonna let you go. But again, we have nothing to fight for. I think Lily parked it, so. Doesn't matter if we're on the lead lap or not. Gaiman and Crivelli are getting into it, so. All in all, a really solid day. We still have fastest lap at the moment. I don't think it'll stand, but we'll see. But that's another point if we do get fastest lap, so that would be nice. It would be nice just to say I have it.
5 minutes to go.
But again, I don't think it's gonna matter. I think either Gaiman or Bruno's gonna hit the push to pass for a whole lap and they're gonna put in a banger, so. I suppose we could try to do the same thing, but I don't know that our tires are gonna get up to temp in enough time. How much push to pass do we have left anyway? Only 25, so. It's about a half a lap. We could do one more push lap really, but. You know what, if we're gonna have bad luck in the pit lane, it might as well be in a race or it's not gonna hurt us to have bad luck in the pit lane. And the last time we had bad luck in the pit lane, we won the sprint race, so. Maybe that's the omen. Yeah, there's only 2 to go, so I don't reckon we're gonna get much out of this car. Tires are still coming up to temp. I don't think that was a bad strat, though. We were fast to the very end, so, you know. What about Rafi Torres? What are we talking about? What Rafi do now? He get another major, 5-minute major? If you guys are wondering what's going on, we're doing a league race. We're gonna be doing City Skylines 2 after this. It's gonna be a cozy night after we finish our racing. If you aren't already, follow ABN Esports. Carmen usually broadcasts these races. But since she's racing today, I figured I'd broadcast my POV. There it is. I knew it. Bruno's just in a fucking other league, man. Fuck it, let's push. I don't think we can go fast enough, but let's push. I knew that was coming, but we held on to it for a little bit. It's like the Brazilian Max Verstappen. He just can't let you have anything. He will not let you have anything good in this world. He has to win everything. Still really proud of the effort. P5 on an upset stomach. On no practice. On insert ailments here. To still come back and finish P5, I can't complain with that. We had a brilliant last little corner there. P5, let's go.
You had yourself quite a little race out there, kid.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Well, congrats to Bruno, although I'm sure he's used to it. Can't complain with that at all. Really solid run from us. Again, we had issues in the pit lane, but it really didn't matter at the end of the day because, you know. It didn't matter anyway. Because we were already going to lose out to Gaiman, which was expected. I didn't quite expect to beat him. He had made a mistake early, and that's why, so. We'll take a look at this lap, though, because this is a nice lap from us on really old tires. On not feeling great. To get a P5 out of that, we, no mistakes on track, so, you know. I tell you what, old Hanako Trey does as well. She's been an unruly girl this year, but Hanako is always there for us when it matters the most, so. In case anybody's wondering, that's the name of the chassis. I named my chassis for my open wheelers, so. Wonder where I got that from. Okay, let's see what happened at the start, because there was a bit of calamity back there in it. So, lap 1, or lap 2, cold tires cut out Tucker, which is what I expected somebody would. Especially because the safety car lap, because we aren't doing grid starts, the tires are colder than they will ever be this year. He just took too much curb and lost it. Ooh, and he knocked both ends off the car. Less than ideal. But then, we were pulling a decent gap, and I don't know what happened, but like everybody wrecked through this corner. It wasn't this lap. Oh yeah, it was here. Oh my god, yeah, literally just everybody dumped it right there. Oh my goodness. I thought that somebody would have wrecked and then nobody would have had anywhere to go, but no, everybody just wrecked on their own. Just everybody ran out of talent in the corner there. I think Corey in the Aston Martin was the one who got the most unfortunate because he didn't actually fuck up. But everybody just slides in there. That's a pretty big whack. And just like that, I no longer have to worry about... Well, I just watched my old team car just get absolutely reamed. Who even is that? Behind in the other Mazda. Who is this? Because I know this is Garnet, but... Who is, well, that's Corey. Brennan Gregg. I actually don't know who this guy is. Hi, Brennan, if you're watching. I don't know who you are yet. Sorry you wrecked out. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. And poor old Corey never had a chance. I don't know why I can't get rid of my HUD. Yeah, he never had a chance. Oh, mate. Really unfortunate there. And then what happened to Brew? Oh. Yeah, she came off the limiter and around she went. She lost a lot of time on that. And I think her illness, she said she wasn't feeling good, so I don't know if that was a brain thing or not, but she wasn't feeling good, so she parked it after that. Because effectively, she was pretty much where she was going to be anyway in that position, so I don't blame her. Oh, Carmen, my love. Same thing, just got off the limiter and just... Oh, that's a big whack, too. That sucks. She had a nice little race going, too. She was on for a podium. I think that's about it. I mean, that was the only noticeable things. Gaiman spun, but then he came back at the end, so it's all good. So now we start 4th for the feature, or for the sprint race. I don't think Brew is taking the start, she said, so I think we're starting 3rd for the feature. Or for the sprint, I guess. Oh my god. Your girl's fighting for her life right now, eh? Oh my god, what is this, 18 laps? Okay. So, after the checkered flag, we will take a little break, like maybe 5-10 minutes. And then we'll get ready for Cities 2. My favorite thing about being a race car driver is when you have pain like this, it goes away for the race. And I was like, all right, maybe my stomach's feeling better. And I just got stabbed in the gut, guys. I just got stabbed in the stomach. Oh my god. That's what I get for thinking it was better. Have some water? No, that makes it worse. I'm get so bloated. The last thing I need is to bloat. Oh my god. I'm bloated enough as it is. Thank you, bro. Carbonation will settle my stomach, I hope. But... yeah, I'm not feeling great. But P5 makes it feel a lot better. Especially having started 9th. I want to point out that we ran a 1:04.5 in quali, and that felt like all that we could do. And we ran a 1:01.4 in the race, so we found literally 3 seconds over the course of 30 laps. It took me a half an hour to find 3 seconds, so I'm very proud of myself for that much. Everything ended up being fine as far as that goes. We don't lose any points here. And now we're coming into the sprint race. It says feature on here, but it's the sprint race in the actual format. And no pit stop needed. Shorter race. Top 8 inverted, so we'll start 3rd. Yeah. Oh my god. I really need this race to start so my stomach pain can go away again. Yeah, sorry if I'm zoning out. I'm fighting for my life. So yeah, 18 lapper. Another rolling start. If you guys are enjoying, please be sure to drop a follow. Yeah, we had an incredible night last night. We'll be back with WRC tomorrow. And then Saturday, I think, is the Need for Speed Day. So that'll be fun to play some Unbound. Also working very diligently on a project that I mentioned in the last stream. If you were there, you know what it's about. If you weren't there, you may still know what it's about from the teasers, but did a lot of work on that. Yeah. Oh my god. I need a heating pad! Gloves and heating pad! Give it to me! Aye! Come on, move! Gloves and heating pad! Yeah, my stomach is really upset right now, Gayla. That's why it was really good that we finished 5th in that race. We got some very good points on illness. This is not the track, if it hasn't been obvious yet, Kayla, this is not the track you want to be feeling unwell on. This is probably the worst track on the calendar to feel yucky at, because there is just no forgiveness. It's walls everywhere. Holy fuck. Alright. I'm gonna gut it out.
Green flag next time around.
I'm
Line up on
nothing
the
if
right
not
side.
resilient,
We're putting plenty
right?
of fuel
So-
to finish the race.
Pit road's closed.
The estimated SOF is 1,870. We expect to be fighting for the podium. Jetstar 96 car.
Yeah, as Sterling starts, I mentioned that earlier, it fucks up the whole everything. So, because the tires are so cold, and I think that helped us a bit at the start, but I'll be honest, gang, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this one. I really want to. I really want to make it through this race, because there's a lot of points up for grabs right now, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this race. It is so much worse than it was in race 1. And I'm gonna try to gut it out here, but oh my god. I'm being very, very brave about it. I'm being so brave. We will be taking an extended break at the end of this race. Before we swap over to Cities 2. Thank you for the hugs, friends. I'm glad you guys are enjoying at least. I haven't done a league race in a long time. I tend not to do them because they tend to be boring, I feel like, to watch, because I'm not... It's kind of just you get stuck in and you're in the middle of a island, but... Look, this is a crapshoot kind of race, and a lot can happen here. So, and we do have pace in the car now. We found a lot of pace, so we could win. I would not have told you that I thought we might have had a shot to win this one in the first stint, but we could win this. I'm looking at the cars around me, and I'm looking at everybody behind me, and they're gonna have to work their way through the field, and some of them get antsier than others. I can't warm my tires quite like I'd like because I don't have that inside line, so I have to just keep it out here. But if I can make it to the end of the race, I sure would like to.
Get behind the pace car.
Thank you, Sybilwell. Thank you for being here, guys. I'm gonna give it everything I got. Usually I'm driving a car that's a wrecked bucket of fuck, but the driver's a wrecked bucket of fuck right now. She is in need of a fast repair. So, I'm probably not gonna talk that much in this one either for the same reasons. I really, there's a lot going on at once here, so.
The pace car is pulling in.
Hopefully that was enough heat in the tires.
Green, green, green. Let's go.
I don't want to shred the rubber yet either. It helped us out a lot that we saved some tire in the start, so. The girl 2 spots behind me taught me about the open wheelers on iRacing and how to bring these tires in, so I'm hoping I can do her proud by not letting her pass me. Definitely did not get the temp of the tires that we needed, but it's okay. Give it a lap or two and we'll be up there with them. Overdrove that one a bit, still struggling a lot with the fronts here. They're just not quite up to temp like I want them to be. We'll get that right front nice and toasty here though, which is nice. Easy through here. Just take our time with it. I don't want to push the car. We got to get tire temp in, but we don't want to push the car, so props to Carmen for leading this thing. I'm proud of her. I know this is her baby, so she's very seldom is Carmen cracked, but she's cracked at this track, and when Carmen gets cracked, it's really scary to watch. So I've raced with her for the better part of 10 years now, so scary to watch. It's not every day I see a 96 driving away from me. Alright, we got some gap here. I really would like to start trying to make some moves on Lily and Carmen by the next lap, because we have pace, and if we could dispatch them, it would be very good for our chances to try and build a gap here, but I don't know. Dirty air is gonna happen, and I don't want to wreck the car. I don't know, we'll see what we get here. I know they wrecked behind, but I don't know if Kate has any damage, but I bet if she does, she's going to be rear gunner, because that's her. She's an incredible teammate.
There's an
But
incident behind.
they were wrecking again behind, so Gaiman dropped it. We're so much better through the entry here, but she's a little bit better on exit. Tires should be up to temp now, so we should be in playing. It should be game on. Just about how brave you want to be, I suppose.
That was your fastest lap of the session. The car in P4 just set the fastest lap. 2.787.
Only 1/10 faster than us so far. Dirty air is a big issue at the moment. My fronts are not hooked up yet. Still, if you can believe it. Yeah, Gaiman's dropped it in a big way. He's left. So here comes Kate. We just don't have the pace right now. Can't get the tires in the window I need them. They should be up to temp, but they're just not cooperating yet. The rears are okay, the fronts just aren't there at all. I'm driving a boat right now. There's a little bit of grip there. I think I'm starting to come to life. They just took a really long time to do it. Here we go. Here we go. I think a lot of it's the dirty air too.
Just set the fastest lap. 2.556. To go. You just hit the fastest lap. The car in P5 just set the fastest lap. 2.414.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get around these girls quick if we're gonna have a shot to win this thing. It's just I don't know that we can do much with the dirty air right now. I think it might be Carmen's day. Not a lot of passing ops. Gonna have to hope they make mistakes up in front. Gotta keep the pressure on and make them make a mistake instead of us. Be ready for the opportunities here. Just try to pace ourselves, but keep the pressure on. Lily's pushing hard too. I think she's frustrated in the dirty air as well. We're all about 6/10 off each other. Suck
Deleted
Carmen.
just did a 2.598.
Carmen's probably shitting herself. I saw her overdrive a couple of corners. She's probably struggling a bit with the temps. Oh, I think we could win this. We just need some luck here. The speed's there. Just everybody's stuck in everybody's dirty air right now. Everybody's in a line. Lily's going for it.
The car in P2.
Carmen's using her push
just
to
set the
pass through here. That's so
fastest
interesting.
2.272.
Interesting strat. I wouldn't imagine that would be the optimal deployment, but I think she panic deployed a little bit because Lily was closing in. She wants to build the gap back up. I can understand why she did it. Oh, here we go. Might have an opportunity here. She didn't quite buy the dummy. Didn't expect her to. She's smarter than that. She's done a lot of growing up in the last however many months, what, 12 months, 6 months?
You just hit the fastest lap.
Gotta be careful not to shred our tires just trying to get around somebody either. Should go on push to pass here on D. The arrow push is so bad. Oh my goodness. We had a really good opportunity, but we very nearly hit the right-hand wall there. There's just so much dirty air on this track. And these cars aren't even the worst ones when it comes to dirty air in the game, so it's really shows you how bad this track gets for passing. That's not to say that they aren't driving their asses off. You've got to be really good around here, so. She's driving a good race. Everybody is here. Again, I don't know that we can make an on-track overtake. I think we just got to try to keep the pressure on and make them choke without being the ones to fuck up ourselves, you know? Clock's ticking. Grip's okay, I guess. It's really hard to adjust your line around here too. Really tough to get out of the dirty air. It's really a one-line kind of deal, so. Still ready to pounce. Tires are in really good condition here.
P5 just set the fastest lap. 2.166.
I guess that's the other thing towards the end here. Is anybody gonna have his tire fall off? I'm losing my rears a little more than I'm losing my fronts, but that's not a bad thing considering it was the fronts I was struggling with. And in this dirty air, I can live with that. Hi, Saturn. Oh, she made a big lunge there. That's gonna hurt her momentum out of here. She pushed the pass to negate it. You just can't do anything. Gotta stay stuck in though. I can't get frustrated because then I'm gonna start fucking up too. I can't make desperate lunges. I just gotta, you know. She's definitely starting to show some faults in the armor here, so. Just try to keep setting myself up for a good opportunity. Trying to take a slightly different line through here, but it's just, you can't. There's just nothing. Just an extra point of downforce, that's all I need on the car. I just can't do anything with them. We're stuck in here. Nobody's made any positions on anybody. But Lily's getting a little desperate and Carmen is probably feeling the pressure a bit, so.
The leader just did a 2.563.
Yeah, everybody's running the same pace. Oh.
Watch it, car's on your left. There you go, all clear.
Alright, get in there. Let's get stuck in now, eh? That's what we needed. That's what we needed.
We're in a podium position.
Oh, that's not good.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
You say so.
Ten minutes to go.
Leader's right there. If he slips up, make your move.
You just set the fastest lap.
Last lap. White flag, last lap.
There's an incident behind.
Well done, Carmen. Holy fuck, girl. GG's. G fucking G.
We can work with the top 10.
I am so proud of this bitch. She's done it perfect. Yes, mate! Ooh, I gave it everything. I was not gonna let her have that. Oh, what a brilliant podium. What a brilliant podium. Woo. We'll take that. We'll take that. I am so proud of her. She circled this one and she went, this is the one I'm gonna win. She called her fucking shot. I couldn't be more happy for her. I gave it everything. I gave it everything. Oh, there's just... Oh, no, it is champagne because we're on the podium, Saturn. Oh, that's awesome. No, I'm happy.
Why'd you cut the cord?
With all the pain.
Yes, mate. Well done.
Yes, 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 yes. Great job. Hey, that's a podium, man. That's a wrap. Yay! What a race. Yes, man. Felicidades or Feliz Navidad or whatever you say to Checo. I'm happy for him. Another win. Great job, everyone.
Yeah, it's Baki 21. Carmen, let's go! Oh, I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. You drove your little ass off, kid. That was awesome. Oh my goshes. Are you proud of that? You should be proud of that. You should be so proud of that. That was a brilliant race, start to finish. You drove it great. I tried as hard as I could. I was not giving you an inch. Oh my god. Yeah, I did too. I had to make a really... How many... If I had a nickel for every time I made a brave pass at the Roval in an open wheeler, I'd have like 15 cents, which isn't a lot. But why do I gotta keep passing people in the weirdest spots here? Hold on, Carmen, you gotta get you some of the... Whew. Oh my gosh. What a brilliant little race. I'll take a P2, all things considered. It was so tough to try to do anything with all that dirty air. It was giving me so much drama. Lily drove such a good race too, but she made that one little mistake and that was all we needed. And you know, credit to her, 'cause she drove a phenomenal effort. I think it was right here. She just lost the back end. Yeah, just a little too deep. She did a nice job to hang on to it, all things considered. And I'll tell you what, Lily 8 months ago would have slid off here and would have hooked it hard left and would have come flying back up the track into everybody. She did a very nice job to keep it where she needed to. We had to be brave here and try and go around the outside. Let's see here. She made that mistake and we had to be quite brave to go around here. Like the camber, for those that don't run the Roval, the camber through here is so difficult. Yeah. The camber here is really off and it's you'll see my hands. I'm like trying not to die through that whole corner. So then Kate had to get brave too. I think I left her enough room. I didn't pinch her too hard here, did I? No, yeah, we were all good. And then Kate was on push to pass because she knew that was her chance to try and make something happen too, which she did. Very nice move. She was very good there to not. She drove it in so hard and didn't lock up. Very nicely done. Good switchback attempt. I think Lily trying to switch back is what hurt her though. If she'd have just stayed pinned down on the bottom, I think she might have been able to try and hold off Bruno, but Bruno would have tried to shove it up there. Thank you, Stefan, for the follow, by the way. Ooh, that was a nice little... I mean, she didn't get it to work, but like, that's a nice little move right there, kiddo. Oh my goodness, she was absolutely on it, trying not to wreck. That was a nice little attempt. I gotta give credit where credit's due. I know I gave her... I'm so hard on her, but... And a lot of the times I feel like with good reason, but... credit where credit's due. She drove a phenomenal little race there, and... Holy fuck, Carmen. Let's see, did I get fastest lap? I don't think I did, but... Oh, I did get fastest lap. We did get fastest lap. Let's go. How about that? Get stuck in there. Oh my goodness. What the hell happened? Yikes! Yikes! Oh, did you have to kill a slowdown in the last turn? Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh. And now that the race is over and my adrenaline's worn off, can you imagine what's happening now? My stomach hurts so fucking bad, guys. Well, I feel awful. I'll be back in a minute, guys. If anybody in chat comes in and asks what's going on, tell them what you gotta tell them. Congratulations, Carmen. I am so fucking proud of you for that. You've done a fantastic job. And hey, P5 and P2 on a completely fucked stomach. I'll take that, but now I have to go take care of that, so I'll be back. See you guys in, like, probably... I'm not gonna lie to you, I'll see you guys in 20. I don't know what I gotta do, but I gotta do something.
Get it, Cal. Get it. Woo!
Well, I'm back with my champagne and my trophy. Oh my god. I'm not doing well. I'm really not doing well right now. The stream for cities may be pretty short, because I am in a lot of pain. And I apologize for being gone for so long, but, you know, ow. Real quick, I want to point something out, first of all, because I forgot to point it out a second ago. If you don't think we were pushing hard in that race, I want to point out to you, I got very lucky with turn 2 here. I somehow didn't get damaged. Yeah, but if you don't think we were pushing, I don't know how I managed to clip the wall at the apex and not go spearing off. I got very, very lucky here. But yeah, that was the only moment in the race that really startled me. It was a pretty big whack. Like, I mean, that was no gentle hit. That was a pretty big whack. I mean, you can hear it, Jesus. You don't get away with that too often in this business. Yeah, so that happened. I don't know if Kate saw that from her POV or not as it happened, but I'm pretty sure she may have. If she saw it, she probably went, oh. I would have eaten your gear. Kate, did you see it like happen? Did you like did you watch that happen in real time, or like did you not notice it? Cause like I if you don't remember, you must not have seen it. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. She usually interviews everybody who wins. I think it's only fair to return the favor a little bit. Yeah, it's my second place trophy. And my silver champagne. Hey Carmen, can you hear me?
Yep, I got you loud and clear.
So I was telling chat, but you know, you often interview all the winners. So it's only fair, I think, if I called you up on stream and asked you about your race. First of all, congratulations. You drove a fantastic race. But yeah, I don't know, race winner, walk us through that one. How'd that one go?
That was a lot more intense than I was expecting it to be. Because I was really upset with how the feature race went. Because I was keeping level with Katie, and I spun off pit lane, crashed, and that was it. And it kind of just spurred on the way the sprint started out for me, because I initially, when I started the formation lap, I was like, here we go again. Like, how am I going to mess this up? Because what went through my mind at the beginning of the sprint was the champ car race we did here at Charlotte, where I had my broken foot and I just wrecked out immediately. Mm-hmm. And that started playing through my head over and over and over. It wasn't until like lap 3 where I was like, okay, I'm okay right now. I'm countering Lily. Chrissy can't do anything because I hate your stream up in the background, so I could hear you were starting through the air, and Katie couldn't get anything. Bruno was further back. So I was like, okay, as long as I can keep Lily behind me, I'm good. And for the most part, that worked. I was kind of just running based off of Lily. And then Lily went wide, and as soon as I seen her go wide in the trail, I was like, oh, I might be screwed. Because I was down to 120 seconds of push to pass. I had already used a full lap. I was already, I thought, like, you were going to pull up, and, like, with, like, coming to, like, 2 to go, you make a shot, and then I wouldn't be able to get back around you. So I was like, okay, now I got to put in some laps. And I was matching for a little bit. and I got just enough to put the push to pass range. But I was sitting there the entire time. I remember coming to 2 to go, we both stepped out.
Yeah, the final turn, yeah.
Because I'm like, there was so many
Because the
moves in my
push
head
to
that
pass.
I'm just like, well, I was on push to pass at that point yet.
Yeah, oh, well, I thought
I
you
was
were.
just pushing. I knew you were.
Yeah.
I could see the light. But I couldn't use it yet. I had to wait until after turn 1 to use it.
Yeah.
So I was there, and I stepped out. I'm like, oh, don't let it happen. And I see you do it. I was like, okay, we're on, let's go. No, that was. I love that track so much. It has that street course vibe to it, and it's a track. I don't have the track record anymore for this car here, but I have the Champ Car record. I have the Atlantics record here. It's just a phenomenal track for me. It's such a challenging track, and I don't think I'm going to get to race in ABN anymore with all the broadcasting stuff that's kicking up next year. I think that was it.
Good way to go out.
Pretty much, yeah. I've done over 100 races, and now everything's changing in ABN with all the broadcasting. We're going to be live every day of the week next year. Being able to sort of enjoy that moment and have that moment, especially with you and Katie on the podium, it didn't really kick in until I saw both you pull up on the back straightaway, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's a cool way to if that's the sunset, that's a cool way to have the sunset happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was wild. You put a lot of pressure on. I don't get to survive that very often because you're just that much quicker usually. So to actually hold on to it was really cool.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Also, hi, Kayla. Yes, I'm back. My stomach is not back yet. I'm still dead, but the show must go on. Also, hi, John. Hope you're having a good Thursday. If you're just jumping in, we're talking to Carmen, who just won the Super Formula sprint race in what may end up being her last race in ABN. So she's done a great job, and what I wanted to ask you is that this was the race that you were like, oh yeah, this is the race that I'm doing. By the way, we're not doing a broadcast. We're literally I'm gonna run this one and I'm gonna win this one. So to go and do it, because that's what you said about it in Champ Car, right? And then it didn't end up happening because of your injuries. Yeah. So now that you come back and now that you've done it, that's gotta be awesome. First of all, but like, what is it? I mean. Hell, I hardly ever get to call my shots like that. I think the last time I called my shot like that was like the truck championship or something. So, I mean, that's gotta feel good, yeah?
It's incredible. And as you mentioned, like I don't have to do that often, like because you look at all the people in ABN. You have Bruno Miranda, Katie, you, Callie in sports cars was phenomenal. Cade. There's so many.
All right, let's go easy there. Oh, Cade, let's go easy on that. But
in sports cars, is better than me.
I know, I'm joking.
Let's see him in Champ Car at some point. But there's so many good people in ABN. This was if there was a road course, this was my only chance. So yeah, it feels good. I can't necessarily say it's a confidence boost because I'm still kind of shaking after it. But yeah, to actually get one of them, especially knowing that if I had done what I was going to do in the feature and finished the podium, it probably wouldn't have happened. Yeah, to make the most of the situation, it's a magical feeling. I'm happy. It hasn't fully set yet, just because I'm still kind of coming down from that adrenaline rush because my heart rate reached 180 at the end. So because I actually wore my watch for the first time, and I was like, I know if I have to do this, it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
So my heart rate reached, I think, 181, 182, and that's slowly starting to come down. So I think it's gonna set in a little bit more. Mm-hmm. But yeah, to call my shot and actually get one, don't expect it to happen. I don't expect it to ever happen again. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that one for all it's worth because it's been a long time in the making.
Yeah, you did I mean, like I said, I think I ran fastest lap, which never happens, yeah. And I almost got it in the feature too, which is crazy given the circumstances that I was digging that hard. I was very ill, but it did not stop me from pushing like 120%. So it's not like you only beat me because I was sick, because that's not how that went. You
Oh, I knew you were pushing.
Yeah,
I knew because the
and
way
I
you
had
reeled in-
pace. Yeah, you just outright beat us. And granted, the dirty air was the thing, but like, yeah, no, you
It's
you
so
didn't make
easy
the
to step
mistake.
out.
Yeah, that's all Lily did was make one little mistake, and that was it for her. So
Because I'm not gonna lie, I almost did the exact same thing. Because I saw her go off, and I was about to pivot into that back to the oval.
Yeah.
And I literally almost threw it away on that rejoin because I almost got a little bit too close to the actual like barrier, and I almost threw it away right on the spot when she did that. So it was almost a 2-for-1, just because I had seen her go off and I saw the the grass plume. And I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. So that was a hard and throat moment because I literally thought I clipped it because you talked about turn 2.
Yeah.
That was almost what I did in that corner, rejoining the oval.
yeah, no,
So I
that
was
shit
like-
was scary. I can't believe I got away with that. To tell you the truth, I didn't know that you had a moment like that too. I was so nervous when I hit that because that was as soon as I got free. So everybody got released for a second and everybody shit the bed. Because take care, John. Have a good night. Everybody shit the bed. Like as soon as it was an opportunity where it was like, oh, we can race now, and then everybody fucked up. So
I'm not gonna, when Lily let you and Katie go through, my first instinct was like, you've got to be effing kidding me. You've got, because if she had held on for one more lap, I wouldn't have any worry in the world because like I knew that I could hold on enough. But that one extra lap you all had to just have that clean air and just run me down, it reminded me of the test we had where I was running you
Yeah.
and Kate down.
yeah.
It reminded me exactly of that. I'm just like, oh, this is full circle. I don't like this anymore. This is not what I signed up for. But yeah, I don't know. I saw Katie's incident there at the end. I saw your incident. I had that moment. The only thing that would have made it even harder is like if Josh hadn't had an incident and it was everyone nose to tail.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I would survive that. I think the pressure would have probably cracked me if I had seen like everyone like right behind me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, no.
I'm too old for this stuff.
Yeah, well, if you're too old for it and you're winning, I don't know what to tell you. So, no, for real. I just wanted to say hi, and I wanted to let you have your moment to talk your talk, Queen, because, you know, everybody else gets to. It wouldn't be fair if you didn't get to. So, I'm taking some banger pictures while we're doing this. So,
See you,
I hope it sits in. Because I really think you should be proud of that one. You did a fantastic job, and I mean, there was nothing left I had there. The dirty air did its thing, but you did your thing to cover. So I mean, I was giving it. That was full bore, and I don't think my stomach held me back too much in the actual race either. So that was about 99% Chrissy right there. And I know it was 100% Katie. So to hold off everybody like that, that's pretty mint. So I hope you're proud of that. You damn well should be.
I am, and this is like the first time I've actually been on like a paint that I made too. So like,
Yeah,
that
it's
was
a
really cool, too.
beautiful car.
Yeah, I'm very proud of it. I'm happy that it was with you and Katie on the podium too.
I know, that's perfect.
Yeah, it can't get much better. I'm just so proud.
Good.
It's phenomenal, and I know it'll set in more because I'm starting to work on the post race graphics for social media. But oh, thank God it's over. But thank God we had it because that was so worth it.
Well, if you guys aren't already following her, she is the voice of ABN. She is an absolute doll, and she is now a winner in the Hyper Formula Series, a series which she created, nonetheless. And she, of all the effort she puts in to get these fuckers going and put in all that effort, please go send her a follow. Go send her some support. She does an incredible job in what she does, and
That's another thing.
She's
Because
pretty
it's about to be
fast,
it's about to be our 3-year anniversary next week.
yeah.
Like next Thursday. I think. What race are we at? Next Thursday's Hyper Formula race is our 3-year anniversary.
Happy birthday,
So-
Trevor Bain, 20 years old.
Yeah, so like if I had waited a week, it'd been great. No, it's Hockenheim next week. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I love Gockenheim.
Y'all get to have a whole lot of fun. Yeah, I'm thank you for bringing me on. Typically, I'm
course.
just like, I'll just lurk and be quiet. I appreciate it. And hopefully you get better and have fun with cities. I'm debating getting it. There's a lot of games I'm debating getting. I'm debating getting it, but I hope you have a lot of fun tonight.
Thank you, hun. And again, congrats. Super, no easy feat whatsoever. So, yeah, you should be proud. I am proud of you, like happy mom. So, yeah. But yeah, thanks, Carmen, for hopping on and having a word with us. And I guess we'll see you in chat. And
Something.
yeah.
Have a good night, Chrissy.
Yeah, you too. Congrats. That was AB at Esports, aka Carmen, aka Arrow, aka race winner at the Charlotte Roval. So, we stan, we snaw, all that good stuff. Oh my gosh, my knees, my feet, everything hurts right now. But yeah. Let me just save the replay real quick, and I got a lot of goodies to post